Hello, Reshaper. Hope you're fantastic. In this stream, I want to share with you how to choose your beneficial values. And by the way, when I'm talking about values, I'm not just talking about values that people say, hey, I want to have money, I want to have this and want that. I mean, there are beneficial values and not beneficial values. The not beneficial values, I first want to list them so you know from which you have to go away and from which you have to stand away and try to get rid of them or avoid them, but not with pressure, as I said, just with love and compassion and stuff like that. But I will talk about later with it. Okay, without further ado, let's jump in. So, by the way, you can also watch myself currently on YouTube. I'm also doing it on YouTube with a 4K quality and a better mic. It calls POGO Duo or Pogodora. You can just join the stream right now. Okay, without further ado, let's jump in. So the first thing is, the first value you should avoid is failure. And what I mean by failure, I mean some people saying I'm a failure or the threat of failure, and because of the threat of failure, what will lead it that you not even dare to do a step forwards towards something you don't know. For example, there's something you never know, you never done before, and then you don't have this kind of sense of curiosity, but it's failure that don't make the step. Okay. The first thing. Another thing is rejection. Rejection is you are freaking afraid, for example, when you are entrepreneurs of getting leads or just freaking asking. I mean, even not just asking, everyone just asking, even like on the freaking telephone, you know. And I know what I'm talking about because I have been there before and still sometimes cringe before myself to just go on the phone and ask someone questions, even it's in my own favor. But the thing is, we have to work with it. We have to work with it and not just let it be how it is. And the fear of rejection grow inside of us. So next one is frustration. You done your best, by the way, and without results, or the results are inconvenient for yourself, are not the results you have expected. Well, I will talk about a little bit later how you can get rid of all those stuff every single step. Just first of all, I want to list them up so you have kind of this overview what I'm talking about. So another thing is anger. Someone has hurt you or something has hurt you and you feel injustice. You still have this feeling inside of you. You still bear it inside with you. So yeah, anger, really bad thing. If you let it grow inside of you, because it makes you rage sometimes even. Another thing is boredom. Everything is boring. Nothing. No matter what you do, it feels trivial for you. It feels normal for you. You don't feel any value. Even if there's value, you don't see this value inside of it because you just feel bored. Now, another thing is depression. Being depressed. Well, depression can also be a value. If you feel like, hey, I feel so depressed, I feel so bad, and then you establish a value, you establish a non-belief that you are depressed. Now, depression is simply you have reached a dead end, and when you reach a dead end, it means simply that you are kind of the bottom of your existence. And I will tell you afterwards a little bit what you can do with it. Now, the next thing is loneliness. Feeling lonely. Sometimes it's like feeling like the whole world is hating you. And this kind of loneliness is one of those issues that people commit actually suicide, because you feel everyone hates you and nobody loves you, and when nobody loves you, you are more keen to harm to yourself. Now the next thing is values that you should go forward. So the first one is of course joy. Basically, no matter what you do, you feel joy in this life, doing this thing. Now another thing is love. Love should be unconditional. It should be unconditional love and feeling of love toward every freaking being, even the freaking murderers in this world, even the worst people. You feel just love towards them and compassion. Now next thing is, and I mean, it's not like love you want to be with them, but the thing is you just appreciate them, that they are there. Now the next thing is success. Success can be also value. When you feel a successful person, it becomes a value for yourself. And the thing is, success is when you do something and your efforts have a paid off. Okay, it's paid off, and when you do it over and over again, people start to follow you, and because they start to follow you, start to love you. Okay. Now, next thing is peace. Peace is basically inner calmness. You are calm inside yourself. That gives you a way of clarity. Now, next thing is adventure, like sense of adventure. It can be a value. You become exciting trying something new. It's actually the opposite of what was it? Rejection, frustration, frustration. Yeah. Now, next thing is security. In a good way, security. I mean, some people are really sick with security. They want to be more secure. They feel they're kind of addicted towards security. I mean, not kind of addictional security, but just you feel secure, you feel okay inside where you are, when you are right now, and you just don't have, you also have the security, but you also provide security for others. Really important thing, not just having it, but also providing it for other people as well. Now, another thing is passion. Passion is like a burning desire of an altruistic goal. It means you are not concerned about yourself but about other people. Okay, you have a desire to help someone in a way, in your own way. Let me tell it like this. Okay, now let's get a little bit back. Now you get actually the idea what positive and negative values are, or I mean what's negative, what values you should go for and which you should a little bit go away from. Now, first of all is failure. Well, how you can overcome failure? Well, it is basically a threat, so you never dare a step, as I said before, right? And failure is, let me tell you that people who succeed the most have failed the most. If you haven't succeeded yet, you haven't failed enough. Okay? And failure is the key towards growth. When you don't fail, you don't grow. Simple. You have to fail you have to fail to grow. If you don't fail, if you never fail, you have never grown. Okay? So if you are pursuing growth inside your life, inside your own company, inside of, I don't know, like where you are working or what you're working on, and well, then you have to fail. And failure is really important. When you don't fail, you don't grow. Full stop. Now, rejection. Well, let me tell you that rejection for leads and stuff like that, well, I mean, back in the days, I have also been like rejected, and I said like, for example, we had like back in the days, like in school, we have like this, sometimes this kind of fake confession. Some girls come up to me because, I mean, back in the school, I have really a lot of pimples, and when girls come up to me, I felt myself as a failure. I felt myself as nothing, because of my face and stuff like that. And when the girls came up to me and even tried to, I mean, 1 or 2 times I got like this fake of confession from other girls. So I felt kind of this kind of hurt. I burned my hand with it. And next time when someone came up to me, even they might be honest towards their own intention towards me, I always rejected them because I had still this kind of feeling that it will be a false confession towards me. So yeah. So I rejected. But the thing is, and then I tried all of myself, and I got a lot of rejections. And I realized why I get the rejections. Well, basically, it's not about what you say, but how you say. It's all about the intention. And when your intention is all about helping this human being make this human beings better life, make them more smile and stuff like that, when you want to give something to a human being, to this person you want to approach, when you have a good intention, then you get actually better results. And speaking of rejection, when you are seeing like in the real estate world, what will happen is, in the real estate world, 20% of employees are getting their 80% of revenue of the whole company. Why? Because those people are going above and beyond. What I mean by that, rejection is actually, in real estate world, is saying like the true negotiation happens just from the 8th time you have, from the 7th time you have been rejected, just from the 8th time you approach. From the 8th approach to the same person, the real negotiation happens. And this is true. You can see also like this example in Japanese rakugo. This is where like a stand-up comedy, like a comedy with not stand-up, but someone is sitting there talking a funny story on on a what was it, on a pillow. We're sitting on, the Japanese pillow. And basically there's also like when you want to become a deshi there, when you want to become an apprentice of rakugo, you have to be rejected 7 times. In the 8th time you will be taken and you become a deshi. And I believe also in kabuki and other stuff, in Japanese traditional stuff, you have to be rejected 7 times. So people will see that you have the true intention. It's not just like the half-wares intention. Same goes here. When you really want to approach someone, when you really want to have this girl, when you really want to have this deal, you have to approach the same person 8 times. Okay? At least 8 times. Because this is where the true negotiation happens. Now, let's go to the frustration. Frustration. You have done your best without any results. Well, let me tell you that frustration is okay. I mean, you can be frustrated, but the thing is, when we see the frustration, what we are focused on, we are focused on a goal. We are focused on the result. But the thing is, if you result focused, you are just short-term focused. Enjoy the process. Be more focused on the process. Because if you really done your best, then you should count not the result, but the process that you have been growing, because you have been changed, because you have done the thing, because you went through a bound below, because you got the failures and you went through the failures and get the thing. And I mean, well, let me tell you that I passed the JLPT, the Japanese prophecy test, the highest level, just on the 4th time. Yeah. And like the 3rd time, I got so freaking frustrated because just 1 point, just freaking 1 point, and I got this freaking certificate, right? But this 1 point is missing. Just 1 point is missing on the 3rd time. And I just, holy damn, right? And then I did like this 4th time, and 4th time I got like 16 or 80 points over the thing that I got before. So I got over the frustration. I said, okay, man, I do it now for several years, more than a decade, and dude, I have to pass right now. And I got the result, but it was hard to overcome the failure, that you done the best, but no, nevertheless, you failed. And for myself, it felt bad. Really. It was really hard for me to get off because I hadn't like this mindset, what I have right now. But back in the day, it's really hard for me. But because I pushed through, I got actually the certificate after the 4th time of attempt, or the 4th attempt. Like, and this happens, and you haven't, don't be frustrated. I mean, you can say, okay, yeah, but the thing is, the more you keep in frustration, the more you lose time. You don't want to lose your time. Instead of just staying there and whining with frustration, hey, I haven't done. I mean, you have done the best. Enjoy the process. You have seen the process. You know how the process works. Just do it again and again. And the more you're doing it, the more you see like, okay, I can optimize here, optimize there, and it becomes better and better and better. It's all about optimization. Lots of processes. Okay, now the next one is anger. Like when your frustration goes towards really hard and really anger above and beyond because you feel injustice. Well, when you feel angry, it is because you have lost something or something got less. And basically because you haven't, someone made injustice to you and you feel this injustice here. But the thing is, the person who does bad to you make more harm to himself, to his own karma. So there will be justice. Maybe not right now towards this person, but there will be justice. So you don't have to rage. You don't have to do all this stuff that you don't need. You can go meditate. You can take a shower and stuff like that to calm down your anger. But the point is, anger is something in the past. Something happened in the past and you are still having this in your mind. But if you just stay here and now, just imagine there's a freaking eraser that erased all this stuff and you just stay here and now. There's no past, just now. There's no future, there's just now. And when you just focus on it now, being right now, with your mind, with your body, then this anger automatically just fades away. But the best thing is, when I'm talking like boredom. Like boredom. Boredom is something like everything feels trivial for you. I had it back in the days, really. Sometimes even now, it's like going out with people, talking to someone, even playing computer games, or I don't know. And everything feels so bored. You read a book, yeah, okay. You watch some YouTube videos, but you feel like nothing happens. It's just freaking boring. This kind of boring can also bring some people even to suicidal tendencies. So what you can do instead of is, what you realize, or what I did back in the days with my boredom is I tried to buy other online courses, just be around new people, have new stuff. But the thing is, you will focus on the outside world. You are focused of everything what have been already created. But we human beings we are our own creators. Because we are our own creators, we can create from within us. Now, how you can create from within us? Well, first of all, you have to calm down. Just sit there and calm down. Close your eyes. And now I want you just to be focused on thinking nothing. Be now, not in the future, not in the past, but think nothing. First of all, see the thoughts, but just be now and spectate your thoughts. And they're just passing by like clouds in the sky, right? And you're just sitting there and just see those thoughts passing by. And then you have to start off to think nothing. First of all, think nothing. Okay? You're thinking nothing. And then the next step is, stop thinking of thinking nothing. You're not thinking of thinking nothing. And your head becomes just calm, like nothing there. Like in this void, right? You're in this void. And what will happen is, this kind of void, this kind of nothing, will bring you your insights, will bring you new ideas, will bring you new values, will bring you new adventures in your life. So you don't have to have any boredom anymore. Same goes for depression. When you feel like, hey, you have reached a dead end, well, guess what? If you have reached a dead end, it means you have reached the bottom of your existence. Well, when you reach the bottom, what will happen is, great news for you. You can just go up. You can just grow. And if you don't know how, again, be in absolute calm. Say absolute nothing. With your mouth and in your mind. And you will get the insights. You will get what you want. And even more. It will actually exceed it. Now the next thing is loneliness. Same goes here. You feel like, hey, the whole world hates me. Well, first of all, because you don't love the whole world. Okay? You have to love the whole world to get the love back. But to get the life back, first of all, you have to calm you down. First, calm down before you actually exceed this life from yourself. You have to extract this life from yourself. Just calm down, be here and now, and say nothing. In your mind, in your head, with your mouth, just be now, enjoy, be now. Of this kind of void, of this kind of nothing, you will get you will extract value, and this kind of value will bring you forward, and you can just eliminate all of those issues that I just told you. Because you can get the greatest ideas. You can get the best one. Guess what? Like 200 years, something, when you think like back 200 years, 100 years back, you don't have a computer, you don't have a mobile phone, you don't have nothing like that was here. And people has extracted it. I mean, it wasn't there, right? People has extracted, made things from nothing. So can you. You can also do things from nothing. You can extract the knowledge from the void. Okay? Awesome. Now, Reshaper, I hope I got some value from it. If so, smash the like button, share with your friends, comment comments box below what's another thing I picked up so far. And yet, I just want to make a mass shout out to like people on Facebook, people on YouTube. We have 3 people on YouTube. Cool. Awesome stuff. Really appreciate it. Some people on Facebook, currently, and not today on Instagram, but I mean, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, I do this videos close to every single day. So make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, share with your friends. Comment what you picked up, what you like, what you don't like. You can also follow myself on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can find also when you want to see the whole video that I just told you, just in 1 minute. It's compromised in 1 minute. I will upload this video today also on TikTok, and you can also find the link maybe from this TikTok on Instagram and Facebook as well. But you can also subscribe to my TikTok to watch also this videos that I'm telling you in short version. I'm just summarize them in 1 minute videos. So yeah, have an awesome day as always. Do not lie to yourself and pursue your passion now. See you on, not tomorrow, not the way after tomorrow, but on Monday. See you on Monday. Ciao, ciao.